Good evening and welcome back. Doral Sim. Okay, that was gross. Our semifinal 2 has just ended, and the U.S. beat Czechs 4-1. Apparently, Finland won in overtime over Sweden this afternoon. Okay. So, final day tomorrow. Hard to believe it ends tomorrow. Anyways, Sweden versus Czechs for bronze, and the U.S. versus Finland for gold. So yeah, Group B game for bronze and a Group A game for gold. The U.S. No, Finland beat the U.S. and did Finland beat the U.S.? Hang on here. I'm gonna look up. Yes, Finland beat the U.S. in overtime on the 29th of December. But that was a Sunday. And the Czechs lost it, and Sweden beat the Czechs on the final day of the round robin. So rematches to end the. See, there's where Japan is right there. Rematches to end the World Juniors. Next year's tournament is in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area. The United States is probably going to get the Minneapolis group, regardless of whether they win or lose. They're playing in Minneapolis. And the other group will likely be in St. Paul. Yeah, I'm thinking right now, I'm calling it, that's how it's going to be. Yes, you just heard this right. I'm calling it. United States group will be in Minneapolis. Now, as you can tell, there's no string of lights behind me, but there's a string of lights in front of me, which means, yes, I'm done you can kind of see it in the reflection right there. Pretty much down to one string. Yeah, it got dark. And I don't mean my mood. It got a little darker. And I think one string of lights will end the Christmas season as well as the World Juniors. So it was a Festivus season, and a Festivus for the rest of us. If you know, you know. So yeah. 11 days of madness, and it's like, shit, it's already over almost? Yeah. And Baltimore beat Cleveland, so they just won the AFC North. It's Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, the game doesn't really matter much. Except for where Pittsburgh could potentially finish in the playoffs. It depends on the seeding. They're not going to finish in the... Actually, even if they do win, they're likely going to go no higher than 5th. I don't think they're going to go any lower than 5th. So, remaining games are tomorrow. So, we'll know who's playing who and where's everybody finished after tomorrow's games. No, yes, I was just holding this paper and it's like, I just started the division semifinals. No, division finals. 1982 division finals. All games are one. They all just play the first, so it's obviously a one-game lead for Boston over Quebec, Rangers over the Islanders. Actually, there's the second year in a row these two have met. Chicago over St. Louis, and Vancouver over LA. Yes. There we go. We're doing this. I don't know if I can get that banner, and I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to... Oh, it's up there. Okay. And it certainly Oilers banners over here will be like, start moving. After I move a string of lights, long after. It's probably going to be next month before there's some movement. So what do you think? United States or Finland for gold? Who do you think? Sweden or the Czechs for bronze? Ooh, I like to see the Czechs win bronze. I like to see Finland beat the U.S. Just interesting is that the last 5 years has been either the Finns, Canada, or the U.S. The 28 it goes back to 2018. It was Canada. 2019 was. I'm gonna have to double check that one. U.S. are the defending champions. Canada won in 23. Yeah, 23. Lately, it just seems like it's either U.S., Canada, or Finland since 2018. Remember when Sweden kept winning all those preliminary rounds and they always kept finishing first, and all they got to show for was one gold? That was 2012. And if it wasn't for Andrei Makarov, that game would never have gone into overtime. When you outshoot somebody 58-12, it's like you think, okay, 5-6 nothing. No. Sweden did win in overtime. Andrei Makarov gave the Russians a chance to win the gold medal in 2012. I remember watching that game at home. I was just astounded he's stopping everything. They must have thrown a couple kitchen sinks at him and he stopped those. Maybe a microwave, maybe a fridge. Okay, fridge might be getting carried away, but you know what I'm talking about. Those kind of moments that stick out. It was Jordan Eberle in 2009, tying it with 5.4 seconds left against the said Russians in the semis. And then there was that fluke goal in the 2004 gold medal game between Canada and the U.S. That was just dumb luck. Marc-Andre Fleury meant to clear it and it hits his own defenseman and bounces in, and that's like, yeah, fluke goal. That was just dumb luck. And of course, Jack Johnson in 2010. Yeah, that was a clean shot. That's how I like to see games won. Just goals in overtime like that. But anyways. No more World Juniors after tomorrow. I suppose it's good and bad. Good because it kind of just did absolutely sweet bugger all, but then sad because it's like, it shows how fast the 11 days went. And I always like to say the last day of the World Juniors ends the Christmas season. Well, ends the holiday season because you got Christmas, Kwanzaa, and you got Hanukkah, and then the New Year. So yeah, stuff happens, and stuff happens. And that's how that's going to be. And that's how I'm going to end this. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.